5 watches that do something unexpected. Which is your favourite? Starting off, we have one of the strangest watches I've ever seen, the Franck Muller Secret Hours. The time on the dial is always displayed as 12 o'clock. It's only when the wearer activates the pusher on the side of the case that the time is displayed. Release the pusher and the time becomes secret again. Next we have Lange's Richard Lange Tourbillon pour la Mérite, a watch with a neat trick. Boo! An auxiliary pivoting dial segment that moves out of the way of the tourbillon between 6 and 12 o'clock. When it is not needed for the reading of the hour, a portion of the dial pivots out of sight to allow a full view of the tourbillon. This JLC chronograph has no pushers, so how does it work? Thanks to an articulated case, the chronograph can be started and stopped by pressing down on the crystal at 12 o'clock and then reset by pressing down on the bottom of the dial at 6 o'clock. Then we have the Panerai PAM 00193. This is a watch that's ready for some diving, and it comes equipped with its own personal depth gauge. The depth of your dive is displayed via the big yellow hand, and your last depth rating can also be recorded and stored in the watch and reviewed again at any time later by pressing the pusher at 9 o'clock on the side of the case. Lastly, we have a Rolex that ticks, and that's because it's powered by a quartz movement. Rolex made oyster quartz versions of its Datejust and Day-Date models due to overwhelming interest in quartz throughout the 70s, and the oyster quartz collection continued into the early 2000s.